12-year-olds. Most of them at least have a tablet. Hey cringe cousins, it's me, Sophie, half cringe cousins. I haven't really talked to Gracie about doing this or not. I'm probably gonna send this video to her, but we'll decide later, probably once we finish at least part 2 of it, if we want to, post the videos. So, hold on, I need to actually fix something because this is kind of getting on my nerves. Taking this paper and this paper. This is my binder for this. Hers, I believe, is purple. World Pandemic, an article explaining our thoughts of and story of the coronavirus by Gracie Roberts and Sophia Abramson. We are cousins. Okay, part 1. There's a world full of hope and love, or so we thought. Then 2020 came. Everyone in our family believed 2019 was a ball. It was really, really awesome. Our families went to the lake, we had fun family reunions, and don't forget all the activities. We thought next year was going to be the best year ever, and there was going to be the best year ever, and there was going to be a big difference in the world. But we heard the news about about a virus in China. It was called the coronavirus, but more specifically, COVID-19. At first, it wasn't a big deal in the US, but China, it was deadly. It was first introduced in Wuhan, China. Eventually, it became so bad in China, they had to tell everyone about it. They had to tell everyone, all the countries, everywhere. Almost everyone in Wuhan, China, almost had been exposed to it. Everyone had almost been put in danger. They made it so if you wanted to leave, you had to go through a series of heat sensors to make sure you didn't have any of the symptoms of the virus, so the virus would hopefully stay and wouldn't travel anywhere else. They had to contain it, but it was starting to make it to other countries. It didn't hit the United States as hard as first. It took a little bit, but then it started hitting us hard. But I believe the first case in the US was in Washington State, or that's the place where we saw the worst results very quickly. After a week or so, a young lady was in Italy for school and then went home to Chicago, and the whole city got shut down because she had the virus and didn't know that she had it, because it usually takes about 2 weeks till the symptoms start showing for the coronavirus. It affected everyone on her home trip. After that happened, everyone was getting panicky. It eventually started affecting the US worse. Everyone was getting a little worried about what was going on. I know I was getting worried. At this point, it was super bad. Almost all of the schools in the US are shut down until mid-April to early May. So everyone is getting work from school to do at home. Everyone is getting sent home for quarantine, so they can't leave their houses for anything except for grocery stores or to get medicine. Why have they done this? About 2 days ago, everyone in the United States had at least one case of coronavirus. 2 days ago, every state in the US but one had at least one case of the coronavirus. But now there are 9 cases. We wrote this a little bit. There are 9 cases of that virus in that state. COVID-19 is going around very fast. In the US, this was, at this time when we wrote this part, there were 22,132 cases, 288 deaths from this virus. And in the world, there have been 304 304,000 no 304,33. Okay, there have been, I'm just gonna put it on the screen, cases, sorry, I always forget how to say it, in 12,984 deaths and 94,677 recovered cases. There are also 196,675 cases going around right now. 95% of those people are in mid-condition, and only 5% are in serious or critical condition. As you can imagine, people are freaking out because a lot of the world is getting this deadly virus. People are going on shopping sprees in case of emergencies, of any shutdowns in many of the states or in other places of the world. We are trying to keep the world in working condition so nothing else bad happens or continues. Part 2 is coming soon. And what has happened now, we wrote this when I was up there, which I was up there literally like a week or 2 ago. And a lot of stuff has changed. There are a lot more cases, a lot more deaths. And it's not like mid-April to it's not early April to mid-April. It's early May for here in Kentucky. We don't go back to school till May the 4th right now. And Virginia's freaking out. Everywhere's freaking out. They're telling us to stay calm. But honestly, why would anyone? And I know this is like an adult subject. And me and my cousin were like, we're going to state facts in this, but we're also going to state at least two child's points of view from this. Because everyone's worried and stuff, and all the adults are freaking out and they're talking about it, but they're not getting the children's point of view on it. And that's like, it's understandable, but everyone has technology these days. Even 5-year-olds, most of them at least have a tablet. Everyone knows what's going on. You might as well let us point in our point of view, or at least don't ignore us when we try to. Because that's honestly going to make things worse. And I know there might be some comments. If we do post this, there's going to be comments about how we're children. We don't need to be talking about this subject. That it's completely out of our hands. We can't do anything. We shouldn't be sharing our opinion of it. But yes, we are kids. She's 13, I'm 12, turning 13 soon. This is affecting our lives too. School is canceled. School has become more difficult for a lot of people because they're not having to interact. A lot of people, by the end of this, a lot of people are going to have PTSD, anxiety, depression, because they were isolated for so long. And they're telling us this isn't a big deal. They'll get everything under control. But honestly, if everyone stopped freaking out and just quarantined themselves in their house for 2 weeks, maybe this thing would calm down more. But it's honestly ridiculous because, yeah, you think our opinions mean nothing. But they mean more than yours do. Because honestly, we are going to become, when this is calmer, we're the Gen Zs, but we're gonna become the adults one day, very soon. You might think this is all ridiculous, like, don't talk about the subject, and you think that we'll just make a big fun and games all about it. But honestly, the adults at this point are making it stressful more on us. Because, yeah, teachers are trying to make things easy on us, but the adults are trying to make things easier on us, and they are trying to hide us from all of the facts. But honestly, I'm tired of it, and nothing's gonna stand in my way of putting this up. And YouTube can take it down and take it down, but I will keep reposting it. Because this is also happening to us. It's happening to everyone in the world. So stop trying to hide us from it and stop ignoring us when we speak about it. Because we are a part of this world too. Everyone is. So honestly, everyone's opinion matter. And yeah, right now we're just stating facts of it that nobody else is stating. Yeah, the governor of Kentucky goes on it every single day at 5 p.m. talking about it. But he practically just states stuff that everyone already knows. We need to know the stuff that nobody else knows. Because we need to know. They think, no, you don't need to know. We are a part of this world too. And honestly, someone needs to speak up about it. Because if no one does, then it's honestly ridiculous. This is our world too. I remember thinking, one of my old friends, she is so smart, she could possibly become the president of the United States one time. We are going to rule the United States very soon. So stop leaving our opinions out of it. That's all I have to say. So, peace.